Good morning. On behalf of Strategies for Success Consulting Company, we would love to acknowledge how pleased we are to work with the Garden Cafe to ensure guidance and tailored strategies to help you achieve your future goals. So for the context, let's talk shortly about the company. So the company is owned by Mike's. The location of the cafe is between a train station and a bus interchange. It opens between 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The maximum revenue highlighted here is $510,000, while the minimum was around $310,000. And nowadays it is around $470,000, which is quite good, of course. But we identify a few points that make us think that with a bit of management, the company can go further in a very good way. So here we identify two main problems, and we're going to talk about this very soon. So during this discussion, we'll see different topics. The first one is the position of the company, then the different areas that we have highlighted, then the improvement that we can discuss together, and finally, how we're going to help to move forward together.
The first problem that we will be focused on is the staff training and the allocation of roles. We found that the training process for new hires is informal and inadequate. The result of this has been low retention in staff, which has led to the dissatisfaction of the community, the clients. Furthermore, this is evident for Carter James, someone on the internet, who indicates in Twitter posts that, I quote, students working there look completely lost. To an extent, one minimal training has been afforded. New hires are left on their own, uncertain of their exact roles, which led to mistakes. An example of this has been when a new hire recognized there was a milk crate outside, but the lack of instruction and their confusion regarding adhering their section meant that the cart was left outside and become waste. On the other hand, the manager and the owner Sam should adjust his leadership style, is too intuitive and hands-on, often stepping into control tasks rather than enabling the staff to develop autonomy. Like I quote, it's rare to give 5 minutes without Sam quietly stepping in to adjust something. So for this problem, we thought about a strategy, so we will propose you a 2-point course of action that will look initially on the training with in mind, and secondly, as the allocation of roles. So we'll be suggesting strategic development drawing on consistency management theory using specifically the principle of House and Mitchell from 1974, using the path goal theory. And we will also use the situational theory for a second point. So the first point is regarding the initial staff training problem. We suggest that the training process needs to be changed, improved. We suggest a process in which the new hires are given a couple hours along the manager Sam, in which he adopts the directive path goal leadership approach to outline and clarify the goals and success measures, and also for a system of reward or similar to ensure companies reach the goals that are defined. It should also adapt the situational leadership theory in the cafe, like Sam trains the new hires with a directive style, like he's telling them exactly what to do, but later for more experienced staff, he should leave them in more autonomy to make decisions. So we should delegating.
Path goal and situational leadership theory. We believe that Sam can resolve a few of the issues that his cafe has been facing. First of all, this will remove a lot of the obstacles that are in the way of the employees, and so time delays, for example, should be greatly decreased, as well as giving the employees and adapting better to them. Should, first of all, for the new hires, give them a lot more confidence and more time to adapt and to develop really to a full-grown staff. So they will be more confident and be able to work better for the rest of the time. And for the more experienced staff, they will also be able to feel maybe more included, more important to the organization, and this will hopefully help reduce the turnover as well, that we can see, which leads to less experienced staff and worse customer experience.
The second issue we'd like to draw your attention to is the implementation of the laminated operation cards. While these can prove effective if implemented well, they can be harmful if they are implemented in negative ways, and we think this is the situation with Gone Gone Cafe. Having operation cards run every aspect of your business in this way can prove harmful in both communication and personability. First off, it shows a lack of professionalism as staff are inadequately trained and are unsure of how to run things without using these cards. This shows that communication was not there and also the training was not there. Secondly, there's a distinct lack of personability that holds such value for small cafes like Gone Gone Cafe. When the staff are reading straight off a script, they fail to interact with customers, which is a massive problem. This is evident from the comment from Georgia W. in 1999, in which she states that after 3 years, she would think that Sam would remember her name. As a strategy for success, we propose a plan to fix this that incorporates the laminated cards in situations where they are effective to the company, but removing them when they are jeopardizing the cafe's credibility and reputation. In the instance of the machines, we acknowledge that they hold a lot of value, and we would suggest that you continue using them as an effective tool in jogging the memory. However, they should be supplementing effective training and communication and not replacing it. This will ensure that Sam doesn't have to jump in when there's an issue, as the staff are adequately trained. For this strategy, we drew on Taylor's principles of scientific management, as we believe these strategies will ensure the cafe efficiency while remaining professional by supplementing the standardization of work with effective training.
Furthermore, in areas such as customer services, having a laminated instruction or sheet might outline an extra script that takes away the charm and professionalism in restaurants. And indeed, we suggest a bullet point list that will be memorized by the staff and contain basic points that needed to be stated, such as what can I get for you? Does that milk option work for you? In between the polite and small talk, that will encourage positive relationship that can be formed between the cafe and the community. On Altemeyer's human relationship theorem, that says like if the employee sense this belonging in the workplace, this engagement toward the work will increase, the morale within the company will turn into improvement communication and also a better interaction with the customers.
Right, so our goals with this advice is to improve the sales of the cafe. This will be done first of all through better staff retention. Since staff will stay longer, they will be more experienced and be able to provide a better service for everybody and a smoother service for everybody. Also, this will greatly increase the efficiency of our work. Once again, customer experience, less time delays, and better, happier customers. And overall, this will improve the satisfaction of all the customers in the community. And together with all of this, we hope that our cafe will become a much more friendly cafe, and people will have a much more friendlier experience with our staff. Because employees will be motivated, well trained, and will want to have a good time, and this will improve for the experience for everybody simply. And we hope that through this, over time, the world will go on, and we will have much more positive reactions, and people will see and then come even more to get back to where we used to be. And we have provided a few tweets, a few examples of what this could look like, and how this will help the people see and come back to our cafe. All right, so we would like to thank you very much for your time today, for listening to us. From here, we suggest that you implement as fast as possible the new staff training, the new allocation of roles, as well as improving the laminated card system, because as we've seen, all of these are big problems that prevent your cafe from from getting better and better. As your consulting partners, we believe that these strategies will greatly improve the success and the momentum of your cafe. And of course, we wish you all the best for the coming years, and we'll be very excited to come to your cafe and to see how far it has gone and how good the service is there.